everybody. First comedian coming up. He is from 360i. Everybody give it up for Trey Toller!
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Catherine. Everybody make some noise for Catherine hosting tonight. That's awesome. And for Marshall Childs, make some noise for Marshall. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's a lot of fun to do like stand-up comedy. I really love it actually. Before I got into advertising, I was in stand-up comedy, and you gotta have fun with stuff, right? So when we have new people join our team, I like to play a game called Fun Facts. And let's just be real and call it what it is. Don't come to me with the shitty fun fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear, hey guys, my name is Mary. When I was 3 years old, I used to write with my left hand, but I'm right-handed now. Wow, that's cool. Guess what I did when I was 3, Mary? I used to shit in my pants and then lie about it. Okay, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. That's boring, just like your PowerPoint decks. Why did we hire you? You know, that's mean. I don't really mean that. I'm just kidding. She's still left-handed. I'm just kidding. She really is, though. You know, working in advertising can be a little bit stressful, right? I mean, is that fair? It's fair, right? Like, you have a lot of things going on. You're trying to manage the client. You're trying to manage your team. So I like to run, right? As an outlet. It's fun to exercise. It's better than smoking crack. It's better than getting in an Uber and then throwing up in your shirt because you're too drunk to hold your head up. That's never happened to me. I'm just kidding, it has. Like a few times. Like, it really has. And I'm like, oh God, I'm too old to do this. Yeah, it's okay though. You gotta own it, man. So anyways, when I run, can you guys hear me? Can everyone hear me at all? Like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So running, I like to listen to dubstep music, right? So if you're not familiar with what dubstep music is, it's a subgenre of electronic. It's kind of like a robot getting fucked by lasers and a washing machine that wasn't evenly loaded. So you keep hearing this like going on, and you're like, holy shit, I've got to like move this back to the wall so the water doesn't come out, but you're scared to move it because you don't want to pull your back and then get addicted to like Percocet and opioids and stuff. That's just a whole mess. That's how people really get hooked on heroin, guys. It's because people like to go running and listening to dubstep. So it's a good outlet though. Anyway, so I digress. I also really enjoy having dogs in the office. I feel like that's a perk that a lot of agencies have. Can you guys bring dogs to your office? Yeah, it's fun. Dogs are cool. It can be a little distracting sometimes. Just a little bit, right? So there's a dog at my office, Doodles. Doodles is so cute, really fluffy. Fluffy little guy, so precious. Doodles has a little bed that sometimes lays on top of tables, right, during calls. Precious. So I was on a client call, and my coworker put Doodles on the counter, right? And I look at the corner of my eye, and I just see Doodles kind of like do this motion. If you guys can't see, I'll turn around. It's like doing this. Like this. Doodles was like doing this. So basically, he was making his bed his bitch. Okay? So Doodles was like getting his bed like it dropped the soap in prison, right? And he's making it his bitch. Meanwhile, I'm trying to explain multi-touch attribution to my client. And all I can see is his like red rocket going everywhere. It's just like flying around. It looks like a Kesha video. Like, I don't know what to do. Like bright pink and glitter going everywhere. And after the call, my coworker was like, I'm really sorry about that, if that was distracting. And I'm like, dude, I have ADD. Like, I interrupt myself. Like, I don't need any other distractions. Like, anyway, so I'm like, that's okay, I get it. She's like, well, you know, we don't really want to suppress Doodles from his original state. We're really into that. We don't really want to suppress Doodles. It's fine, I get it. I get it. I mean, it's a dog that wears overalls. that drinks mineral water out of a cup that you put on top of a table in a conference room. Like, if you're concerned about this dog not being in its natural state, you can't fuck it up anymore. I mean, are you kidding me? That dog's a little bitch. You know, and I mean that like in a good way. I know some of you younger millennials are like, oh my God, he said bitch, I need a safe space. Like I know it's okay to laugh at that, it's a joke. I'm a millennial too, but I'm the good kind, right? I'm an Xennial, okay? So for those of you that don't know what that means, I'm like the older kind of the millennial, which means like I go to work and I show up on time. I go to work and I show up on time, and I'm not like, okay, so I deserve to be VP. You know what I mean? What do you contribute? Well, I show up on time, I'm not drunk, I don't fuck my coworkers in the office. Like, I think that's pretty solid. That's different. And I know some people are like, oh my God, that's so offensive, it's fine. They have a safe space set up in the hive, so you're fine if you guys are upset about that. But I'm not here to judge. Like, I don't judge. Like, I don't want to make fun of my coworker that has little dog doodles. You know, I'm not here to do that. You know, I only judge people if they come up with really lame, fun facts. You know, like, come up with something fun, not boring. Then it's just a fact. You're sterile. It's gross. Yeah. So you know what I like to do? Oh my gosh. I will tell you something else though. Don't microwave fish in the office. Like, that is never a good idea to microwave fish in the office. I don't care. If you want to do that in your own home and you want it to smell like a dirty diaper tucked inside of a Captain D's bucket of popcorn shrimp that you left in your fucking trunk in the summer, do that on your own time. Don't assault my senses. That's just offensive. It's gross. Don't violate me like that. I don't like it. The worst part about people that microwave fish in the office is that it smells like that for 3 weeks. You can't get rid of it. It's like herpes. It's awful. It's awful. People are like, oh my God, can I laugh at a herpes joke? Yes, you can laugh at a herpes joke. It's fine. They have Valtrex. And then I feel bad for the poor bastard that like microwaves his food next, you know, because then people look at him and they're like, this guy's a dick, you know? Because it still smells like fish. That's why I eat salads at work. I really do. I eat a salad every day. Every fucking day. That's how I'm 46 and look like this. You know what I mean? I'm not really 46. Like, I'm really not 46. But I'm going to start saying that because it makes me feel good when people give me that kind of affirmation. They're like, oh my God, yes, you look so good. Thank you. What if I was like, I'm 25? I'll take it, though. I'll take it. So, you know, speaking of awkward conversations, like, how do you address the fish thing in the office? You really can't. So that's what I'm doing now. Don't microwave fish, okay? Just don't do it, please. It's also awkward, kind of like school picture day. You guys remember that? Like going back in time, school photo day. I would be so excited because I would go to JCPenney with my mom and she would pick out this nice little outfit, like a little windbreaker, you know? And then you're all excited. You're like, oh my God, it's like school picture day and all that fun shit. Blah, blah, blah. You know, they get to put hairspray in your hair. That's when I knew I was gay. It's also okay to laugh at that too, you know? So I remember standing there very excited, and there's this guy standing behind a camera, and he has this little beret on his head. Kind of looks like a barista at Starbucks. He has dirty fingernails like a carny that you would see at the circus. Really gross, like really thick. How do you, just fucking cut your fingers off. Like, that's disgusting. That's just icky. I don't know, it looks like you bored your windows up during a hurricane with that shit. Like, Hurricane Dorian, give me your fingernails. It's nasty. Anyway, so this dude had gross fingernails, and I'm standing there as 8-year-old Trey. All right, it's your turn. I really like your outfit. Go ahead, don't be nervous. Just walk towards the X. Wow, are you excited? So I just want you to stand here naturally, okay? So if you can just turn your body in a 45-degree angle to your left. Trey, I said left, that's your right. Sorry, I'm in remedial math classes. All right. Put your foot on the X. There you go. Good job. You've done this before, haven't you? Oh, no. All right. Now just turn around. Cup your head like it's a baby. Baby with the back of your hand and give me a good smile. Thank you guys so much.